There's the whistle, and here we go. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter.
Chance! Chance here to counter. Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Wan-Bissaka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Palmer. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. DiMarco. And they can counter here. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. And he can clear it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gravenberg producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Reinders. Opts for safety. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Palmer. Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch. Now here's the... Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk. Thuan looks to get on the end of this. And it's Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. DiMarco. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Kimmich is standing over this one.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
He's having a go. Decent enough try. And it's Cucurella. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
DiMarco. Eze. Thuan. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Gravenberg. And it's DiMarco. Back towards the middle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a promising position. In by DiMarco. Barella is there to clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way. Can he finish? He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Barella is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Van Dijk. Reinders. That's Eze. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Thuan. Gravenberg. Thuan. No way through. Vinicius Junior. He's had it taken off him. Van der Ven. Now that looks a decent ball. DiMarco. Eze receives it in a good... He gets big! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Gravenberg. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's nice. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kimmich is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 13, Griezmann. Substitution.
Gets the shot away! Wan-Bissaka tries to clear. And that's a good ball. Now it's Reinders.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. De Jong. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Reinders. And he's had it nicked away. Not the most accurate pass. Gravenberg is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 8.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Number 20.
Matheus Cunha.
Number 12.
Showing good feet.
Number 45. Osman.
And here's Yildiz. That's a lovely, neat pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Now, he's got space here. That's a nicely shaped ball. That is a brilliant interception.
This usually is the...
Oh no, this does not look good. Van de Ven. Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 3 minutes
Guardiola.
added time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the shot! Now there's the clearance. And he's gone looking for safety. That's the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Thank you for your cooperation.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Vietnam have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then...
Gets his head on it! It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Mbappe! And now the breakaway. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's being shifted off it. Palmer. And Gravenberg. He's in a good position here. He might be in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most convincing of passes. Great chance! And that is going out for a goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He has found a way through. It's a goal kick. Van de Ven. And it's Cucurella. Tries to pass it through. Hangs in a cross. And it's Valverde. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Palmer. And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe touches it back. Shapes to shoot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's DiMarco. Valverde. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gravenberg. And it's Palmer. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Reinders running with the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through?
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Palmer. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's DiMarco. Wan-Bissaka gets a foot in here. Now who's going to be first to this? Van de Ven. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind
There will be 1
is filled.
minute added time.
Gravenberg is there, and he can get that clear. This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. No messing about. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think...
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Mbappe. And Dijk gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's DiMarco. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Thuan. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Reinders. Tchouaméni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out towards the flank. DiMarco gets into a good position. Lovely feet. Has crossed into the middle. They're well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a good ball. Real chance here. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That looks a cracking ball. DiMarco. Oh, it's bullish header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Palmer gets a cross in. Well, he's seen that early. Used the real chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Alvarez. Number 45, Osman. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 32, DiMarco. Number 8.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Number 14.
Oh, good take and a
Can he finish?
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Number 20, Alex Grimaldo. Number 12, Turnbull. Number 19,
Rice
substitution in
works it
progress.
forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Griezmann, chance for a shot! And that's a real chance missed. Corner number 2 then. Ruben Dias getting this one clear.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Yildiz. And he's gone... And the shot! Oh, should have put that away. Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Haaland. De Jong. Haaland. He's in a great position here. Yildiz!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have...
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And he thumps it clear. And they've got a throw.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Van Dijk.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Thuan. Distributed tidily. De Jong with the clearance. Vietnam. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Chouameni.
90 minutes
Coming on
gone
the field
and nothing
is
between them still.
Number 68, Kravenberg.
He's a sharp little ball here. Timber. He is just caressing the ball. De Jong. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van der Ven. And Grimaldo. Van der Ven chooses to go cross-field. And it's Timber. And Guardiol. Yildiz looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Kimmich. Gravenberg. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Griezmann. Grimaldo has it in up. He rises! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb. Well, half-time, extra time.
And a quick announcement today.
It has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Dembele purring through the gears. Dembele going face to face. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away. And here's Yildiz. Lukaku is onto this. He's having a shot! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become. And here's Pulisic. That's a nicely weighted pass. Van der Ven gets it away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Pulisic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Gravenberg! Dembele gets rid without sophistication. Pass somewhat off target. De Jong goes steaming forward. Haaland, can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Entry tickets at hand, as it's time to announce
Pressure
today's winning
and
lottery
nerve.
numbers.
After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Pulisic first in line. One 0.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Kimmich is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Vietnam are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Haaland is the second man to step up for his team.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue. Top corner, brilliant penalty.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Lukaku is the third man to step forward. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
This to double their advantage. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Firm, low, telling.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Thuan comes forward for the 5th of 5.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Madrid at the point of no return. It's in, he's kept them in it. It's 3 apiece. So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
The margin of error is 0.
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Van der Ven is next on this now extended list. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
De Jong is able to finish it here. And And he delivers! Madrid have done it. Taken to...